Hey guys, welcome to QiYi with Jagger. Today I'm going to be unboxing this package I ordered from the cubicle. So before I start this unboxing, I just wanted to say sorry for not uploading. I did not really have any good ideas, and I ordered this package and planned to do it like 2 weeks ago, but it took a little longer than expected to come here, so that is why I wasn't uploading. I planned to get back on track this week, so yeah, let's just open it up. Alright, so I'll just take out all the puzzles here, because then we can get rid of this big box in the way. I got a lot of puzzles in this one. And of course we got the receipt and a business card, so I like that atom looking thing. Very cool. Now we can finally get rid of this big box and we can see all the puzzles we got. So I think I'll just start off with this magnetic 2x2 that I got. Now, this is the Use Little Magic magnetic 2x2. I think that's just everything special about it. Little pamphlet that I don't need, and then the cube. So we will set that over there and get into the first turns. Maybe do a quick solve. Alright, let's see. So, first thoughts on this cube. It turns very fast, that's for sure. Like I was getting triple flicks just there. And the turning is smooth, but kind of sandy, which is kind of counterintuitive. I think it needs some lube, and yeah, but it feels really good, and corner cutting seems pretty good. Maybe not the best, but it looks like it's hitting that 45 pretty well. And it feels pretty stable. I like how it feels, very nice. And yeah, so I think that is pretty much it for this cube. Nothing that special, just a nice magnetic 2x2. It was only like $6 or so really nice cube, recommend it. Next up we can get into this cube style 4x4 windmill cube, and I'll just set that box over there. And now we can open up this plastic wrap. And there we go. Alright, so just like the 4x4 Fisher cube, this cube is also very lubed out of the box, and the turning is pretty much exactly the same. It looks pretty much exactly the same as that one, except for just a windmill cube this time. And I'll compare it to my normal windmill cube. So here's my normal windmill cube, and this cube turns better in my opinion. I think this is QiYi maybe? I'm not entirely sure, but it turns pretty good. I wish I could have it in stickerless, but I didn't order that. So I'm glad to have this one in the stickerless here. And wow, that looks pretty cool. You can make some pretty cool patterns and shapes with this. So it's gonna be really shape-shifted when I mess it up. But I don't think I'm gonna do that now, because I think I'm probably gonna try to get more familiar with the pieces before I do a solve. But I'm definitely looking forward to doing that. But turning's good. Doubt corner cutting as much, but yeah, pretty much none. But you don't really need that much on this cube. But yeah, I really enjoy how it turns and how it looks. It looks very cool, and I'm excited to solve it. Alright, next up, this is the Maylong Double Skewb. And I don't know much about this cube. I saw like one little video on it, but that's pretty much it. So what I've gathered, it's just a normal Skewb, and the only difference is that if you turn the orange, blue, and white corner, oh, wait, why did it change? Hello? Where'd you go? Oh, here we go. So the white, green, and red corner, sorry. If you turn that, then this little centerpiece here doesn't go along with it. It just stays in place, which probably is gonna add a teeny bit of solving challenge, and I think that's the only corner on it that does that. Yeah, so just the white, green, and red. So I guess I'll mess this up and see if I can solve it. So I think that's a pretty decent-ish scramble. I think I might do it a little bit more. But yeah, so the turning on this is so smooth, like really, really smooth, and very fast as well. So I think if I can get this white center to line up here somehow, gotta see which one it actually turns on. Here we go. So I need to get the white face on that side, and This is very interesting. I'll be honest, I do not know how to solve that, so I think I'm just gonna have to put it to the side, but I will definitely learn how to solve that soon. Let me know if you guys want a tutorial on that, because I can probably do that. So, the next puzzle is the Lan 2x2 dodecahedron. And I saw this on the cubicle, and I didn't really know what it was, so decided to pick it up and see if it was a nice puzzle. And it's a lot bigger than I thought it was. It turns like this, apparently. That's very odd. I didn't really expect it to turn like that. I don't really know what I expected it to do. But yeah, so it looks like if you make a sort of like double move, then it stays in its normal shape. But if you make a quarter turn like that, then it shapeshifts. So that's fine enough, I suppose. So it turns really sandily. I'll have to add some lube to this for sure, but I think it might just be a normal 2x2, if I were to guess. But I don't know exactly how it's gonna work, but we will see. And the turning quality, it's sandy, but it turns fast, so that means that all you need is some lube, and then it will be great. And it feels pretty good quality, nice and weighty. And yeah, I'm really excited to solve this because I think it's going to be a fun challenge, but it should be pretty doable in the end. So yeah, it's the Lan 2x2 dodecahedron. Next up is the QiYi Clover Pyramix. Now, I was really excited to get this one because I haven't really heard of it until really recently. Oh yeah, so it's just a clover cube, but in the shape of a tetrahedron. And so it feels pretty big in my hands, not overwhelmingly, but still pretty significant. And these layers are all very eager to move. So can it do this shape shift? Oh yes, it can. So I don't think this is gonna be overly too hard. I think it's gonna be similar to a clover cube, maybe even a little bit easier since there's only 4 sides and less pieces to turn. But yeah, I think I might just want to scramble this up and probably not solve it on camera because that'll take too long. But yeah, it seems like a really good quality puzzle, and I am excited to solve it when I eventually do. And yeah, it turns very fast and very smoothly. I like how it feels. It seems like a really fun puzzle, and I don't know if it's gonna be all too hard if you know how to solve a clover cube, but I do think that it may be at least a little bit of a challenge, especially just kind of wrapping your head around the triangle part of it. So we will see. I'll start doing these normal shape-shifting moves now. It's interesting how the frame can be all weird and jagged even though you're doing these moves, because like I would have expected it to stay in the same spot and maybe just kind of like hang out there, but it's definitely moving around with these pieces. So yeah, that looks like a pretty good scramble. Kind of intimidating, but hopefully I can figure it out. So I'm excited to solve that after the video. Next up, I'm going to do this magnetic 7x7 from Yushin, and I'm really excited for this puzzle because it's my first stickerless 7x7 and my first magnetic 7x7, so that is pretty cool. I'm just gonna try to get that little piece of gunk out there. And it comes with a little pamphlet and the cube. So I'll just set that box over there and get into first turns. So it is very slow out of the box. I'll definitely add some D&M to this, but it seems like the magnets are fairly strong. I don't know if it's going to be the greatest 7x7 out there. I think the Haze 7M might be the best, but yeah, this definitely feels good. At least a certain amount better than my other 7x7, which is stickered and kind of bad, but I'm really excited to solve on this cube. I think it's definitely going to help my times. And yeah, it's just a little bit tight right now. I don't know if I can change that much though. Yeah, I'll see if I can pop off a center cap, but I don't know exactly how it's gonna work. Oh, there we go. Dropped on the floor. Yeah, so it looks like you can just tension it like that, and I would definitely be doing that because this puzzle is a bit too tight, but overall it's really nice, and I am super excited to solve on it. So that will be the 7x7, and I'm really excited to have all magnetic WCA N by N events. So that is awesome, and that's a really nice cube. I like how it turns. Very, very good. Up next, I'll do this bead cube cheese cylinder thing. I have a mini cylinder from Lefun, but it doesn't turn that good, and just from the plastic, this already feels better in my opinion. Better quality and better plastic. So I'll set this box over here. I don't need the pamphlet, and I'll get into first turns. Oh yeah, that's so much better. So obviously there's no PLL on this puzzle, because there's so many pieces that are just the same. And yeah, so I'll give this a solve, because I think it should be pretty nice. And it will definitely help improve my times with this cylinder type cube, because I have timed myself on that mini Lefun one, and it just doesn't perform well enough that it is a good, fun solve, but this seems like it may change that. So I'll do a little bit of inspection, and here we go. It is very slippery out of the box though, so that might be pretty much my only concern with it, but other than that, it's a great, great cube. Looks like I managed to avoid parity, which is great, because parity on this cube is basically just when you have one of those edges flipped, and it is not too big of a deal, but it can be somewhat annoying, and I'm just rotating this one center here, and then I think we should be done. Yeah, so it is a very nice cube, nice and rolly, and it turns really nice, and I would definitely recommend getting it. It's a fun puzzle to solve. Next up, I'm going to take a look at this Calvin's Puzzle Vlady's Seed thing. I saw this on the cubicle a while ago, and kind of looked at it, thought that would be kind of cool, but also wasn't quite sure, so now that I have it, I think it should be nice. So it turns very quietly and very smoothly as well. So, oh, I already kind of did a pattern or something. So it turns very easily, and actually based on this, it looks like it's going to be a very fast solve. It just feels really weird in your hands because it's so curved, but I think I'll just mess it up and try to give it a solve. I don't think it can like do any other special moves or anything, and yeah, so I'll just go here, and done. That was my epic solve. So yeah, it turns out this puzzle is very, very easy. I thought it would be harder, personally, but it seems like every solution is probably gonna be about 3 moves or so. Let me see if I can make a hard case. Maybe this? So this would just be 1, 2, 3, 4 moves. So I think 4 moves is the most it's gonna take on this puzzle. And let me know down in the comments if I am like missing out on a special kind of turn or something. But it turns really well, much better than the average puzzle from Calvin's. But yeah, I really like it, and I'm gonna be excited to see how fast I can solve this thing, because it is very, very easy. Next up, I'm going to take a look at this YJ pocket timer, and I've seen a little bit about this on YouTube, and I guess I'll just open it up here with these scissors. Let's see. That didn't go well. There we go. And I think it's going to be pretty cool. It's just like, it uses infrared sensors, like, through the sides here, and then that can sense your hands, I suppose. So it comes with a keychain too. I'm not going to be using that because I think it'll just get in the way, and so we'll just set everything over here off to the side. And yeah, so it looks like it needs some batteries, so I will be right back. Alright, so I got some AAA batteries. I think hopefully that's the size I'll need. Nope. Looks like... Oh, I got AA's, not AAA's. Alright, well, I guess I'll come back again. Alright, we're back again now with the correct batteries, I hope. So if I just snap that in, and snap that in, and maybe press this button? No? Oh. There we go. Ah! What's happening? Ah! What is happening? Wait. I do not know what's happening. I'm gonna put this back on, and look what we have here. So, looks like here's the on-off switch, and then infrared sensor 1 and 2, and then a little port that you can connect it to like a computer or something. So, I think if I just switch that on, I think I saw that there's a way that you can make it so that it doesn't beep. Maybe? Alright, there we go. So I think that you just set your hands down like that, solve, maybe, and then solve, and then done. So it looks like it has to be pretty close for it to like work, maybe? Maybe this is like a reset? Yeah, oh yeah, that's reset. So you go like that, and then, hello? What are you doing? And then solve and done. So maybe that's reset, solve and done. Yeah, so it looks like that's reset. And is there a way to turn off that beeping sound? I think there is. Is that it? Solve and done. Yeah, I don't know. I think I saw a video that there's a way to turn off that beeping sound. So I will make sure to do that because that is kind of annoying. But I have a puzzle that we can use that timer on. And that is the new QiYi MS 3x3. And so I'll figure out a way to open this up, maybe. It looks like, oh, it looks like we have some plastic around it. Well, we'll just take that off. This isn't really much to do with the cube, but it smells really weird, but that's not really the point. So a really cool box, and I'll just take out the cube. Little pamphlet in there that we don't need. Set this off to the side. Probably gonna keep it because it's pretty cool. But I'll just take this cube out of the plastic wrap. Now keep in mind this is like $7 or $8 at the Cubicle, so it is pretty cheap. And I'll just set that there. And so I'll do first turns. So, first turns, it is very loud. It is a lot louder than most cubes that I've seen. But I don't think it's that big of an issue. I think it's just a little bit annoying. Not bad though. And this cube feels really fast. And the magnets are definitely a very tactile click. And it feels good. But, you know, like, not the best, but again, only like, however many dollars, I think it was like 7 or 8, and yeah, so it turns very nice, but I'm probably gonna stick with my main speed cube, and that is the Cubicle Labs Little Magic M, and so that is a really nice puzzle. I would definitely recommend getting it. But yeah, so this is probably gonna stay my main. It just feels a little more stable. But yeah, this feels really nice. I don't think there's anything that special under the cap. Yeah, just a screw, so easy detention, no like random like GAN, like everything happening right in your face. So it is a really nice budget cube, and it looks like it's pretty usable right out of the box. And I think that means that we can go and try and do a solve on our YJ timer. So I will mess this up and see how we do. One thing I forgot to test was corner cutting, so we'll try that, and that seems to be where it lacks. And there's a lot of lube on the outside, so it's getting on my hands, so that's not great, but it seems pretty nice for a beginner speed cube. So I will inspect, and I will turn on my timer here. So I will just set that there, and reset, and put the hands down, and go. So it looks like you gotta be really close to these sensors on the side. But 20.68, it's kind of hard to see in the camera. There we go. But it's really easy to see on the display in real life. But yeah, so it is a great cube and a really cool timer. And I'm excited to use this instead of just CS timer on my computer. And it's very small, pretty much like easy to put in your pocket, really nice. And yeah, so it looks like that's the end of the unboxing. And so thank you guys so much for watching. It's probably been a pretty long one, but just to recap, here's all of our cubes, and of course the timer, which I'll just turn off so I don't waste any battery. And we got this, and the 7x7. I'm super excited for that. And the cylinder, huge 2x2 dodecahedron, Vlady's seed, which I don't really know why it's called that. And of course, the Clover Pyramix. So it is very full and kind of hard to fit in frame. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will be posting next week on the weekend, hopefully. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to work, but I think it should be nice. I really like all the cubes that we got in this unboxing. Very worth it. Anyway, don't twist me corners while I'm away. Bye!